Hi dear Geminis, Happy New Year and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to talk about the transits for the year 2024. This year you will be Fortune's favorite because Jupiter is going to enter your sign for the first time in 12 years. Yes, so Geminis, your time is coming. And on top of all that, when Jupiter enters Gemini, it's going to be making quite positive aspects to generational planets. So we're going to feel all the blessings of Jupiter on a generational level, collective level. Yeah, it should be interesting. So another major thing in 2024 is Pluto's entry into Aquarius. We already felt this transit a little bit. We got a preview, sneak peek, so to speak, a trailer in the spring of 2023. Yeah, Pluto spent a couple of months in Aquarius and then it retrograded back into Capricorn. But in 2024, it's finally gonna enter it for good. Okay, so at the very beginning of the year, on January 20th, Pluto is going to enter Aquarius until September 1st. On September 1st, it's gonna retrograde back into Capricorn, but not for too long. This is gonna be its last visit to Capricorn. And on November 19th, it's gonna enter Aquarius for 20 years. Yes, a long time. 20 years. Like, I will be 50 when Pluto leaves Aquarius. Like, that's kind of scary. I don't know how you guys will also be quite older than now. So yeah, now the thing is, when Pluto enters Aquarius, it's gonna leave an Earth sign and enter an air sign. Yeah, so the energy is gonna feel much lighter on a collective level, because right now we are like buried under like earthy energy. It's very heavy. We are like too focused on reality. Okay, too much reality. It's like material resources, environment. Yeah, we should care about the environment, but like there is just too much pessimism around material things. Yeah, so when Pluto leaves Earth sign and enters air sign, it's gonna feel so much lighter because air is weightless. And also, air rules intellect. So we're gonna put much more focus on like intellectual thinking, communication, analytical thinking, objective thinking, scientific thinking. So those kind of things are going to be more prominent. And when Pluto enters Aquarius, Pluto is going to transform technology. Yes, we're going to get new gadgets that we didn't even imagine, probably, or it was hard to imagine. Yeah, like we're going to get those. There's a lot of innovation coming in terms of like technology. Internet is also going to be transformed, like completely from within. I feel like there might be more regulations and stuff, because it's been pretty like Wild Westish for the past 30 years, right? But a lot of reforms are coming as well, and it will be transformed. What else? So technology. There might be a lot more like crowdfunding stuff. A lot of people coming together, spending only a little bit, but making big changes. Yeah, because right now, if you look at the medical system here in the United States, a lot of people cannot afford medical services, right? So they go on GoFundMe, and that's how they pay. And it's so when Pluto enters Aquarius, this might become even more prominent. Not like only for medical bills, but like for other things. Like let's say there is some good cause you believe in, and you just spend like $1, let's say. But then there are, I don't know, 500,000 others spending $1 too. So now you have like $500,000, right, on that project. So crowdfunding stuff, crowdsourcing, that kind of stuff will be more prominent with Pluto in Aquarius, because Aquarius is groups and Pluto is empowerment. So like power to the people. Like I know it sounds corny, but that's how the energy feels. And Yeah, so what else? And Geminis, because Pluto in Aquarius, it's an air element, it means it's going to be making a positive aspect, trine aspect to all the planets that you have in Gemini. And that's great because Pluto empowers, and trine aspects are very easy. So you're not going to feel the negative side of Pluto, because negative Pluto can feel like a bully. But when when it's making a good aspect, it's like having that powerful relative protecting you. It feels like that, okay? Powerful connections and stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, what else? I forgot to mention. So, Jupiter is going to enter your sign in late May, May to 26. And so when Jupiter enters your sign, again, it's going to leave an earth sign and enter an air sign. So you can see two planets will be switching from earth to air. And another good thing is, as soon as it enters Gemini, Jupiter is going to be making a trine aspect to Pluto. So Gemini's exciting times are coming for you, especially in the summer, okay? Around your birthday season, you will feel the blessings of Jupiter. And also in 2024, you have the eclipses happening in Aries and Libra, okay? So the North Node is going to be in your house of friendships. So for the past year and a half, if you've been like isolated, recharging your batteries, kind of feeling lonely even, now with North Node in your 11th house, now you have the energy to be out and about, to make new friendships and to make new connections, to meet like-minded people. Okay, so that's the energy for you in 2024. I would say this is like the year of friendships for you. Yeah. And the South Node eclipse is going to be in your 5th house of like romance, dating, creativity. But I feel like those things are kind of like of secondary importance for you this year. It doesn't mean you're going to neglect your hobbies or your children or your lovers. No. It just means that friendships get more of your attention this year. Mm-hmm. And so, speaking of eclipses, we're gonna have 4 of them this year. Three of them are gonna be in Aries and Libra axis, and one of them is gonna be in Pisces. Yeah, we're gonna have the first eclipse in Pisces this year. So the first eclipse is gonna be on March 25th, 2024, and it's gonna be a lunar eclipse in Libra, on the 5th degree of Libra. So, dear Geminis, those of you who were born in May, late May, you guys are going to feel like a trine aspect from this eclipse. And this is one is happening in your 5th house. So some culmination regarding a creative project, some achievement maybe in your children's lives if you have children. Yeah, or maybe some illumination regarding dating, okay? And next, 2 weeks after this lunar eclipse, you're gonna have a solar eclipse on the. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Oh yeah. No, okay, never mind. Okay, so solar eclipse on the 19th degree of Aries, and for you, dear Geminis, this will be your 11th house. Yeah, friendship house. And then on September 18th, we're gonna have the lunar eclipse on the 25th degree of Pisces. And dear Geminis, this is your 10th house. 10th house is a house of career, your social standing, like even like fame. Yeah, so like because this is a lunar eclipse, there might be some sort of like culmination, illumination, achievement regarding your career, regarding your social status. Something will come to a culmination, like maybe a major milestone, maybe like you finish some very important project that's gonna boost your career, or maybe you're gonna get like a promotion that's gonna really increase your status at work, and something like that. Okay, so eclipses are major. You don't get these like every year. This happens once every 18 years. So, dear Geminis, last time you had this eclipse in your 10th house was in 2006, 2007, a long time ago. Some of you might have been even too young to remember. But yeah, so in September, important career stuff is coming. And so 2 weeks after that lunar eclipse, we're gonna have a solar eclipse on October 3rd on the 10th degree of Libra. So again, your chef's house. Solar eclipse, like something about creative project, fun, leisure, what else? Children, hobbies, lovers, okay? Short-term dating. So that will be in October. All year, Neptune is going to be in Pisces because we still have a couple more years of Neptune in Pisces. So you will have Neptune in your 10th house all year, as you have for the past 10 years, right? And the thing is that Neptune, not Neptune, that Pisces eclipse is going to be close to Neptune, so that should be interesting. I'm going to make a separate video when we get closer to the eclipses. And then Uranus. Uranus is going to be in Taurus as well all year, so in your 12th house. It's going to enter your sign on April 27th, 2026. 2 more years. Enjoy the relative stability until then. What else? This year, Mercury retrogrades are going to happen in fire signs. So the thing about Mercury retrograde is that it tends to happen in a certain element each year. For example, in 2023, it was in earth signs. And now in 2024, it's going to be in fire signs. Yeah, so we're going to have a Mercury retrograde in Aries in April. And then Mercury retrograde in Virgo and Leo in August. And finally, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius from November 25th until mid-December 2024. I'm going to talk more about those as we get closer, but you Geminis, you need to pay close attention to Mercury retrogrades because it's your ruling planet. It probably turns your routine upside down when it goes retrograde. Yeah, so it's important for you to know when it's retrograde. What else? Venus is direct all year, so yay! Finances and love are not gonna suffer in 2024. But we have Mars retrograde in Leo and then in Cancer. But thankfully, this retrograde is gonna start on December 6th. Okay, so at the very end of 2024. And it's gonna last until February 23rd, 2025. So, yep. And then another interesting aspect we have this year is Chiron conjunct North Node in Aries. Yep, you might be like, what on earth does that mean for me? Well, Chiron is a wounded healer. North Node is very much about destiny and karma. So when you connect these two, it's like it's an opportunity to break karma. Because if you think about it, we think we live our lives every day the same, right? But when you look back, you're like, oh, a lot has changed. Like, so some things changed without us even noticing. And I feel like this transit, this conjunction of Chiron and North Node is one such thing. Because, we kind of like inherit psychological patterns from our parents, but then along the way we learn something new and we heal that wound and we stop that pattern consciously. So yeah, I feel like this aspect is one of such potential aspects. And this conjunction of Chiron and North Node is going to happen on February 19th, 2024, on the 16th degree of Aries. So those of you who were born in like not mid-June, like early June, like June 5th, June 6th, you are going to feel this one because, or June 10th, because it's going to be making a sextile aspect to your sun. Did I mention the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction? I don't think I did. I did mention that in my previous video, but anyway, so Jupiter is gonna be conjunct Uranus in Taurus, okay? starting from April 20th, like 4 or 5 days. Uh, and this conjunction is going to happen on the 21st degree of Taurus. So, dear Geminis, if you have a planet around that degree, then you are in for double luck, because that Jupiter Uranus conjunction will be affecting that planet as well. So let's say your Venus is in Taurus, right, on the 21st degree of Taurus, then yay, you get that conjunction right next to your Venus, giving you financial boost. But like otherwise, for those of you who don't have any planets in Taurus, you will still feel it. But for you, it's going to be more like a spiritual reward, okay? Maybe even some secret benefactor helping you, because 12th house, Taurus house for you, 12th house is the very last house. It's a very secretive house. It's kind of hard to understand it, and so yeah, because Jupiter is in there. Jupiter is like the benefic. It's like a guardian angel. So yeah, someone might help you without you even knowing them. So that's exciting. And Uranus is the element of surprise. So yeah, expect some sort of surprise in April, late April. And that should be exciting. The thing is, I forgot to mention, like earlier, I said that Jupiter is gonna be making like really good aspects. Yes, it's true, but it will make one aspect that's gonna feel like a scratch on the CG. I don't know what it's called, like this thing. And that is Jupiter square Saturn. This is gonna happen like twice, on August 19th and December 24th, because of retrograde motion. And so when this happens, it's gonna feel like, you're enthusiastically marching somewhere. That's Jupiter. But then Saturn is like, boom, no. It's gonna throw an obstacle. It's gonna throw a problem. Because how dare you just enjoy life without suffering, right? That's the attitude that Saturn seems to have with this. So it's going to feel like an inner or outer roadblock. Something will feel like an obstacle that you have to overcome. Yeah, so it's not something that's going to ruin your luck completely. It's not something that's going to prevent you from achieving whatever goal you want. This is the kind of obstacle that's going to make you work a little bit. So like you encounter an obstacle, you have to work around it, find solutions, find a way to get out of it. Yeah, so Saturn is a bit sadistic like that. It won't just let you like get to your goal in peace. It's going to throw some obstacles. But as long as you know it, I think it's good. And sometimes, that slowing down, it's probably protecting you from something even bad. Yeah, when before you're about to go to the airport, on your way, halfway there, you realize you forgot your passport. Now you have to turn back and blah blah blah, and so you end up missing the flight. And then later it turns out that it was good that you missed the flight. So it's like something like that. And Saturn throws some obstacle on your way. Don't feel too disappointed, because it's probably doing it for good. Okay, you will realize later the blessings. Mm-hmm. I feel like I mentioned everything that I should. So, dear Geminis, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe, okay? And I wish you guys a wonderful Jupiterian year in 2024.